Alright, welcome to my Mystique's built-in emote review. So if you weren't aware, I hate buying Battle Pass tiers. I absolutely hate doing it. I've never done it before, but for this Battle Pass, there were so many things I needed to cover in videos that I had to do it. It quite literally pained me to do so because you get no reward for leveling up, and it's so frustrating. But because I love you guys and I needed to crank these videos out, I bought every tier. So as such, I have completed all the Awakening challenges, which of course unlocks all the built-in emotes. So I'm going to be reviewing each and every single one because I get asked so many questions about all of them all the time on social media. So I'm going to answer all the questions you may have in each review. So we're starting with a fan favorite, Mystique. So this is her built-in emote. It's called Shapeshifter. And by the way, if you need help completing any of the Awakening challenges, I will link the playlist down below. So if you're a fan of X-Men, you know that Mystique can basically shapeshift to anyone she wants, including changing her voice. So she brings her skull up and it basically transforms you into a default character, a default female to be more specific, unless you get a kill. So if you have no kills and you do it, this is what you shapeshift into. Now, the moment you get an actual kill, you can then shapeshift into that person. So we're going to test quite a few things here involving this shapeshifter emote. It's basically going to be a Mythbusters episode. So we're going to see how long it lasts, if you can do it multiple times a match, if you can revert it, if it cancels when you shoot, if you can do it for henchmen, and things such as that. So let's hop into a match and see exactly what happens. Alright, so first, let's test what happens when you use her ability without getting a kill. Let's see if you can even do it. It should turn us into a default, but let's take a peek. There you go. It definitely 100% does work and does turn you into a default. Now the next question is, does firing a weapon undisguise you? And the answer is no. Likewise, swinging a pickaxe does nothing. Now another thing to note, if you move during this, it'll cancel the emote and it will not transform you. So let's see how long the emote actually takes. I'm going to do it right about now. That's at 46. And it ended at about 41. So about 5 seconds to transform. Now unfortunately, you can't revert it once you do it. If you try to do it again, nothing happens. It will not let you revert, at least with the default. We'll test with an actual person in a second. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to test is how long you actually stay transformed for. So I've got a stopwatch on my phone. As soon as I transform, I'm going to hit the start button. Here we go, right there. Alright, now I just need to stay alive long enough until I transform back. Let me find a bush to camp in or something. This is a live match, by the way. I have not seen a single person yet. But that's fine. Great for testing. I'm just going to go inside this house, and we're going to wait until I transform back. And we'll see how long you stay transformed. Aha, so 1 minute on the dot. Well, it was 59.79 seconds. So 1 minute. And that is buffed from what it used to be. Now, I only have footage of one instance where I used it prior to this buff. And it literally lasted about 5 seconds. So a full minute is way, way better than 5 seconds, obviously. But of course, a lot of people are still mad because they wanted it to last the entire match. And I guess that's a little too overpowered according to Epic Games. If you want a skin that badly, you should buy it, I guess is what their philosophy is. So, I don't know. But still, a minute that you can transform, that's pretty sweet. So you could be a noob for a full minute if you haven't killed anybody. That's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, I think that was Groot. Let's transform and see. Yes, we're Groot. Alright, there's only 2 people left. This guy had floppers for days, too. I doubt I'm going to need my AR anymore, so let's just take this. I guess we'll win the heal off as Groot. Oh, let's see if you can transform back. You cannot. Just like the default, you cannot transform back. Alright, we're going to save the shape shift until we win this match. Because I think you can transform again if you want. We're going to see. Someone must have floppers up there. They think they're going to win. But there's no way they have more than I have. There's no way. They both must feel confident. Alright, here we go. There's no way. Yeah, one guy just bit the dust. You're not going to win, Riddity Riggs, YouTube. There's no way, bro. There's no way you have more fish than me. I'm the Shapeshifter. Do these heal you? No. Well, he must have a lot. Oh, gosh. Maybe he does have more fish than me. There's no way. There we go. I was going to say. Here we go. Let's shape shift. Okay. There you go. How to win as Mystique. Easily. Shapeshift your way to victory. Now, I'm going to stay on this screen and see after a minute if you transform back. I bet that guy had at least 5 floppers. He had to have. Because he was on par with how many I had. And I only had 6 total. Look at the little Groot dancing. I love it. You even steal their back bling, which is kind of cool, as you can see. Now, I know this is totally useless information, but I just want to see if you do transform back, even after a victory royale. You sure do. There it is. 100% proof. If you stay for a minute in the victory royale screen, you transform back. Alright, so we've got more testing to do. That was just the initial testing. We figured out that it lasts for a full minute. Alright, the next thing we're going to test is whether or not this works in Team Rumble. I'm sure it will, but you know there's going to be a person out there that leaves a comment that'll say, well, what about Team Rumble? You didn't try Team Rumble. So here we go. We're going to test this out and see. Now, in addition, I want to see what happens when you kill multiple people. So obviously, the first person I kill, I can transform into. But then what happens if I kill another person? Can I then transform into him, or am I stuck with the very first person that I killed the entire match? I'm assuming it's every time you get a kill, you can revert back to that one. But it would be nice if you could pick. So let's say I got 5 kills and then did the emote. It would be pretty sweet if I got to choose from all 5. But I doubt that's how it works. Alright, so that guy just got absolutely bamboozled. Let's transform into him real quick. Now we just need to get another kill. And see what happens. Oh, I think he's coming back for more. Well, it's the same guy again. Obviously we can't change that. Oh my gosh! I've literally killed this guy 3 times now. Here we go, finally. Wow! Let's turn into her real quick. Let's see if it works first of all. So obviously I already had 1 kill. Let's see if that counts. Do we revert to the first one or the new fresh kill? And it is the fresh one. So that's pretty cool. See if we can turn into him right away. You can! Okay, so as soon as you get a kill, you can do it again. So the next thing we'll be testing here is whether or not this works on henchmen. That would be pretty sweet. And then we're going to test on bosses too. And more importantly, if that works, can you open locked things such as chests or doors that require the henchman? Alright, so here we go. Here's a henchman. Wow, he's gonna kill me. Let's see if that worked right there, or if we have to actually eliminate him. Okay, that did not work. How about now? Let's see. Aha! Definitely works. So 100% confirmed, you can disguise as henchmen. Now let's see if it functions the same way. So as you can see, I can shoot right now and it doesn't change. But I think if I damage an actual person, it changes. Yes, okay. So that kind of stinks. Okay, so now let's see if you can actually open doors and chests as a henchman. Let's see. No, it does not work. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought for sure that would work. Alright, so we learned that you can't open doors or chests using this fake ability. But what about prevention from them shooting you? So let me go up to Dr. Doom and see if he can actually spot me. I think the cameras can still spot me in which case he would then know where I am. But let's just double check that. Actually, I'm going to shoot the camera just to test this part out. So Dr. Doom should be in here. Will he recognize me? There he is. Holy smokes! Okay, so you're not actually disguised. He's gonna Kamehameha me in the face. Wow. So it doesn't actually work like a phone booth would, but let's see if you can transform into Dr. Doom from killing a boss. Probably. No! Dr. Doom doesn't work? Come on. So bosses don't work, but henchmen do. That's unfortunate. So it looks like the storm instantly takes your disguise off as well. That's unfortunate. Little bit of disappointment all around with the boss and the henchman disguises. But I guess I can understand they don't want it to be too overpowered. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to test is if you can transform into the Shadow and Ghost Henchman. I'm sure you can because we could transform into Doom's Henchman, but I just wanted to make sure. Now, I guess if you weren't aware, there's one single Shadow and one single Ghost Henchman on the map. The Shadow one is in the Authority up here. And fun fact, he won't actually attack you unless you attack him. Look at him doing burpees over here. Did I just kill him? Okay, so he doesn't even get knocked. He just dies instantly. Let's see if that counts. Can I be a Shadow Henchman? Yes, I can. Ah, there's the other henchman right there. Watching TV and dancing with a gnome. So obviously he won't touch you. How about if we shapeshift? Will they get mad that we're Shadow? Can we even bump into him? Let's see. Oh no, you can't bump into him. Alright, now we should be able to transform into him. And there you go. Nice. So definitely works on the henchman, pretty sweet. And like I said, you can shoot all you want. But the moment you hit a person or a vehicle, watch this, you transform back. So be very careful about that. So there you go, that's all there is to it for Mystique's built-in Shapeshifter emote. Probably one of the coolest abilities in the game, however, Epic Games has watered it down substantially. I don't understand why it just can't be permanent. Why does it have to act like a phone booth? It shouldn't go away when you shoot someone. It shouldn't go away in the storm. It definitely shouldn't go away if you shoot a vehicle. In addition, I think it should last as long as you want. Having it last only a minute is just extremely disappointing. Now with that said, it used to last for about 5 seconds, which was way, way, way worse. So at least they threw us a bone and extended it to a minute. But again, like I said, it's very, very weak in its current state. Anything you do to an enemy while wearing it will instantly undisguise you. I can see the reasoning for the phone booth effect like that, but not for a built-in emote. I just don't understand how that could be considered overpowered. It's one match. Let's say you killed a Renegade Raider and you transform. That's one match you get it for. It's not like it's game-breaking or anything. It doesn't go into your locker. So why can't you shoot with it? Why can't you have it permanent that entire match? I just don't understand. So yes, it is an extremely awesome emote. But there's just so many drawbacks to it, it could have been an absolutely epic one, and instead it's just alright. But still, I guess there's no other greater insult than to get a kill and then instantly transform yourself into, oh wow, that guy got absolutely bamboozled. So like I was saying, there's no better insult than to kill someone and then use the shapeshifter and steal their identity. Even with the drawbacks, it's still one of the coolest emotes in the game. Look at this. I can become a sweaty, sweaty 2x4. Can't fit through the kitchen door. Let's go. We got a runner. God, this thing's Super crazy. Not today, big fella. Now, unfortunately, we will lose the Sweaty Aura skin, but let's see who we got there. I couldn't even tell what skin that was. A default? That was really a default? Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, let's see if this breaks my game. It did! It absolutely did! I hate my life. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Could have had an awesome win there. Wow. Don't use the Silver Surfer's ability. I had 4 people spectating me there. What do you think they saw on their screen right there? I don't know. But that's absolutely ridiculous. Wow. I hate this. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.